This is America Through. All right, we on.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Hashem.
Hashem.
Our apostles and elders, our great millstone, and peace and salutations to all you brothers out there teaching this word in truth and sincerity. Shalom to the hopeful, like the 1/3 scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, who are the nation of Israel. Shalom. This is the brother Gadawan.
Israel Kanat.
There's the brother Shemai.
Come, we got the brother on the phone. This is just another episode of America is thoroughly through, completely through. It's gone, man.
Got it.
Judgments. Just, brothers are on fire. Every so many videos out, and the so-called white man is collapsing, man. He's through. This guy Trump got the government still shut down. About to be almost a full month. They're beefing in the White House.
Mm-hmm.
Tough right now. I mean, they're beefing in Congress, right? The so-called Democrats, Republicans, and then here it is in California. California's through, man. Here it is. People just got burned alive, right? And now people are getting judged by trees. They're getting judged by the weather, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And this is all part of the Lord's judgment coming on America, especially California, man. And the spirit has it that Yahweh went heavy into the word Californication, and California is pushing a real evil, wicked spirit, man. It's the furthest west as you can go, man. In Babylon.
That's the spirit. I did a video and I said that. I said when you look at it from Jerusalem, which is the mother of us all, if you keep going west, we're at the uttermost part of the earth, the end of the earth, basically, which is the most wickedest part of the earth. I just wanted to throw that in there. That was the spirit. You said that.
That's right. And the west or eastern, or the furthest left, right?
Right, the furthest left. Yeah, that's right.
So it's the left-hand side wickedness, man. And they call it the Golden Gate. The Golden Gate to what, man? The gates of Satan. Okay. And you go to San Francisco, it's through. There's heroin needles everywhere, attics, tents, all right, human feces lining up and down the block. Everybody's on crack, and then the people on crack there are crazy on meth, fentanyl, some wild, insane stuff, man. Some Bird Box type of demons are out there, like that one Edomite in the Bird Box. The one Edomite that went in there with all the drawings. That guy's like an everyday San Franciscan, man.
Right.
And the spirit had it, right? He was in Sacramento or San Francisco, right?
Yeah. It was that movie was actually in the movie. It was in Northern California, in that area, Sacramento, Chico, not too far from California, not too far from San Francisco, which is the epicenter of all the wickedness, which through the spirit, San Francisco and the surrounding cities is a reincarnation of Sodom and Gomorrah, which the whole land mass is the reincarnation, but this is like the epicenter of all wickedness on the planet Earth, which you have a lot of the chip, you have these gene editing programs and all these different things. They really come from the Bay Area, out right, Stanford, Berkeley, not too far from where I'm at right now, not too far for where the brothers is at. A lot of wickedness, feminism, and that's why this place is getting judged heavily. You had earthquakes this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Right, earthquake yesterday. People are scared about the big one. People dying on the roads. I have a scripture. I have a scripture for you. And Shemaim, whenever you want to jump in, just you gotta you got the hopscotch and jump in that bad boy. So this is I'm gonna share my screen. This is 2nd Ezra 8:50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that are in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride.
Yeah, not too long ago, Donald Trump, he was saying, make America great again. Ain't no one saying that anymore, man. All right? And America's shut down. It's broke. That's the spirit. I was earlier, Lord willing, I would finish the video. I was doing it on my phone, but I got cut off by a phone call. I was doing it on the national debt clock, man, about America being broke. America's through. All right. And the great miseries is people thought America never go broke. All right. But now that's a prideful thing. And here it is. America's what? Rich in what? Resources and all these things. But you people You people don't own any of it. It's all owned by the elites.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
You people are like, can you get your look? You got it up right there in the thick clay.
Con. Yeah, I was gonna bring that out. Yeah, this is Habakkuk 2:6. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his? How long, and to him that ladeth himself with thick clay?
That's right. The so-called white man, he's in your pockets all day long, taking your money, taxing you, and then he's taking that money, spending it to the elites, and the elites are giving them money back on they're just paying interest to the elites on loans they got to pay back.
Mm-hmm.
So America's through. It's about I'm gonna pull it up on my screen as well.
Quick precept.
Go ahead, bro.
Go ahead.
This is Job chapter 28. Job chapter 20, verse 28.
Yeah.
It said, the increase of his house shall depart, and his goods shall blow away.
Hey, bro, can you start? You know what? Start up a couple verses up.
Job chapter 20.
Start at 21.
And 21. There shall none of his meat be left. Therefore shall no man look for his good.
Go ahead.
In the fullness of his sufficiency he shall be estraight. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him.
Yeah, see, in the fullness of his sufficiency, I'm bringing it up on my screen too, so you can see it. Verse 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, and he's coming into the fullness of his sufficiency right now. But he's having all type of problems. He has the Democrats against the Republicans. You know, that political circus is just laughable. You know, and it's going to come a point to where all the hands of the wicked, which that includes the Israelites, because that word wicked means laborers, and you laborers are getting cut off from your jobs. Okay, you're getting forced to work. You're getting forced to work without pay. All right, and the black woman is going crazy. Go ahead. And anytime you want to just jump in, go ahead, please, Baba Kushad.
Quick precept, because you said how the Democrats and the Republicans, everything is all in disarray. Nobody can come to an agreement. This is Mark chapter 3 and 24.
Right.
And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand.
Yeah, the kingdom of America, because America is a kingdom. You know, they hold all the power in the world, but here in America, it's the most divided country in the planet Earth. All right, nobody can come to agreement. Not even the Republicans and the Democrats. You know, which is, you know, we understand that it's all political circus, but there is some truth to what's going on in the so-called government, the political system, and you can see that everybody's split between I'm pro-wall, pro-immigration, which I'm pro-wall, by the way. If anybody was, if anybody was wondering, I'm pro-wall, man. All right, because that's gonna keep you motherfuckers inside while this judgment is going on. All right, that wall is not really for the Mexicans. All right, it's for you Americans, like the brother Gad always goes into, to do what? To keep you in. All right. Yep. So I want Trump to bring the wall up. You know,
kind of force him to take the chip. That's what it's gonna be for.
Right.
And the Issachar, he through the spirit, he ain't trying to come over here anymore. It's these caravanners, you know. Yeah, Trump got him spooked with all that talk he got, you know. But
Issachar don't want to come over. You got a Zebulon and Asher and all that, you know, Naphtali.
And then if you can you see my screen?
Con.
Yeah, I was on this earlier. Esau just running it up. He just running it up, man. He's wild. Yeah, he's a no limit nigga, like the brother always says. Look at this. This shit just out of nowhere. 21 trillion. About to be 22 trillion real soon. Debt per citizen, 66,000.
I don't even have 66,000. How the hell I'm in debt? You know? But that's that thick clay that we were speaking about in Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. That word thick clay in the Hebrews, bayath. What is it? Damn, man. Bayath. Let me bring it out, Slakia, Akim. Let me just bring it out. It's a Ibatiat. That's what it is, and it means debt. Weight of pledges, heavy debt. Heavy debt, not only just debt, but heavy debt. Like the brothers going into, the elder brothers going into with on the debt clock. 22 going on 22 trillion.
22 trill, bro.
Yeah, he just running it up. He don't care. He just count up.
He's wild, man. This guy got to be. He got to be destroyed. Right. This is not how to run a country. All right. And the so-called white man, he's done. He don't give it. He's a no limit nigga. This is Lamentations right here.
Well, right? Trump wants five more billion.
Yeah, it's nothing, bro. All they're gonna do is shut down the government. Yeah, you see here.
That's also going to lead into more inflation too. They're demanding all this money. They're going to print out more money, and then the money's going to be inflated, which is going to further jack up the economy.
Right. Yeah. That's exactly what's happening. That's exact. We're talking. We're talking all bro. Back in the day, we used to say, "Oh, these things are about to come to hit you." No, these things are actually happening right now, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, these things are actually happening right now. When we're saying all hell is breaking, all hell is already broken loose.
Hey, when we talk about how there's going to be a significant, so-called social stratification, there's going to be a super elite class and just super low-level people, and you can see that. You can't find anywhere to live in Silicon Valley for less than $3K a month.
Mm.
And then right outside there, you got a guy in a tent fucking cooking on a fire, making noodles on a damn outside fire on the side of the freeway, man, bugging out. And while you got a goop pushing a Tesla right next to his ass.
Yeah, they say that this area is probably, I believe, it's the biggest wealth gap between the rich and the poor, and it's only increasing. They have something called poverty, and then they have something called extreme poverty, and extreme poverty is ramping up within the last couple of years. You actually have people here in America in extreme poverty, and this is all part of the elite's plan. To bring you people to your knees. And you see that. You actually see people being brought to their knees with this government shutdown because they thought that, they were secure. They had money, which the majority of Americans, what they say, 60 to 70%, I forget the exact percentage, are one paycheck away from being on the streets. Shit, I'm one paycheck away from being on the streets. Shit.
All of us, man.
We're all slacking.
Oh yeah, the spirit has it. If I could go into this real quick, it said largest budget items. It says Medicare, Medicaid. America's through, man. Everybody's on this shit, man. Sick in the hospital on all types of drugs. Social Security, which is just for people that are through to give them more drugs. Defense is outrageous. This is World War III. Income security, but I wanted to go in the federal pensions, man. And then you damn federal government workers, you're through, man. You're super through. You've been sitting high, like the brother said, the black woman's catching hell. The pensions are going to these retired people that sat on their ass for 25 years, off of your taxpayer money. People that work for Bureau of Indian Affairs, all these women out in the DMV, just proud people. You're out of a job. You're getting furloughed, man. You're through. And if you have a federal job in Silicon Valley right now, you defaulted, man. You defaulted. There ain't no way you made rent, man.
Oh man.
Right. And you could go back in the scriptures.
Go ahead, Shemaiah.
Going back to the book of Job in 20.
You can start at 23.
23 times. It says, when he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. It says, he shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through.
Continue. Just keep going.
It is drawn and cometh out of the body. Yes, the glittering sword cometh out of his gall. Terrors are upon him.
Yeah, this whole society, terrors are about to come upon this whole society. and terrorists are already on the society. You know, we have a lot of these cops are dying. You know, you got pedophile rings springing up. Esau getting caught being a pedophile. You have black women dying, Hispanic women dying. You have floods raining. You know, so all these things are happening, and also these other nations are preparing to shoot missiles on this place. So this is just the beginning. Your problems here. See, here it is. Yahweh Shai, he's gonna come at the height of confusion. All right, while you starving, you hungry, your badass baby kids looking at you because they want to eat. You know, you looking at them like they a steak dinner, and then a nuclear missile is gonna come. You know, to destroy this place. Go ahead, bro.
It says, verse 26, all darkness shall be hid in its secret places, a fire not blown shall consume him. It shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle.
Yeah, Babylon, America, this place is through. And these missiles are going to, you know, put the cherry on top. It's going to finish the job. You know, and these missiles are being prepared for the so-called white man. Go ahead. You verse 27, right, was the point?
Yes, verse 27. It says, the heavens shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him. The increase of his house shall depart, and his goods shall flow away in the day of his wrath. Yeah,
America's goods are going to flow away. So you people that have been living in comfortability, you know, having all this money, because you're going to have a lot of these rich, they're going to lose their money. Look at Jeff Bezos. That dude's through, bro. He's through. He's through, man. He let the so-called, isn't he a so-called Jew?
Oh man, nothing but.
The so-called Jew. I believe he's so-called Jew, isn't he?
Yeah, Bezos. Yeah, he's a so-called Jew.
Yeah, so-called Jew. He's the rich. He's supposed to be the richest man in America. He about to lose half his wealth to a white woman. You know. So all you, even the rich are gonna be moaning and crying. You know, they're gonna throw their silver in the streets. You know.
Yep, and their share. I got a precept.
Go ahead.
This is but real quick on Bezos and those companies, Amazon, Google. They losing market value as we speak. They're crashing right now. Okay, this is Zephaniah 3 and 5. Yeah, so Bezos, he's going broke from a woman, and now he's going broke through the market. He's through, man. America's through. It says the just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doth he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have cut off the nations; their towers are desolate.
Well, yeah, I'll say this: every morning his judgment is known, and we're literally seeing his judgment every morning. You know, I woke up and I just saw nothing but I was like, God damn! I was so compelled to do a video because it was just so. I'm like, damn, there's a lot of judgment just in this morning. You know, and the Most High, he's intensifying the signs that he's showing the earth. You're going to see more chariots. You know, you're going to see more people die. You know, we're about to experience mass death. We're about to see. We're not going to experience it, by the way. We're going to see mass death. Okay, mass death come to this planet Earth. Okay, particularly here in America, and we're going to see a lot of people lose their wealth because you know most of you Americans, you're one paycheck away. All right, from losing it all. All right, Jake lives paycheck to paycheck. They'll get their money. They'll just blow it. You know, they believe that it's always going to be there.
Mm-hmm. And now, I was go ahead, get the precept back.
This is Ezekiel chapter 7 and 19. They shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed.
That's beautiful. Yeah, read that again.
They shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed.
All right, yeah, they should cast their silver in the street, and their gold shall be removed. Why? Because that gold and silver is not going to do anything for them in that day. Furthermore, our Esau, he's about to change the system. All right, this nigga about to bring in a chip. But you got a lot of Israelites that say that the mark of the beast is not the RFID microchip. All right, well, you're greatly confused. All right, and you're going to be destroyed. All right, it's going to come a point where money is going to be it's not gonna be useful. Them paper dollars that you niggas like carrying like money phones. All right, you're gonna be trying to eat that money, man. You're not gonna use it as a money phone in your video, you know, or on Instagram flexing. Or you got a $100 bill on the top and you got 51s under it with a rubber band, flexing like you got money. All right, in that day, you're not gonna be doing that. You're gonna be worrying about how you gonna get your next meal. All right, go ahead.
Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of the wrath of the Lord.
Yes, you those who have money in this society, or especially you Jakes who have money in this society, who look down upon other Israelites who don't have as much as you. You're being confounded right now. Are you federal workers? You're being confounded. All right, and your money is and it's going to come a point in time where your money is not going to do you any good. Okay, go ahead, finish that up.
It says, they shall not satisfy their soul, neither fill their bowels, because it is the stumbling block of their iniquity.
Yeah, that money is going to be a stumbling block unto you. You know, even you elite of this society, you're gonna get it too. That money ain't gonna save you. How is that money gonna save you from a nuclear missile? Which you are gonna escape that nuclear missile, but how are you gonna escape the problems of Yahweh Shemal Shai? Well, that's it on that. You wanted to get something? Yeah.
Oh yeah, bro. The Spirit, Yahweh Call just uploaded a video about California being through, and I was watching this video earlier. And they were going into all the stories, and they all hit a part. They're like, damn, like they even started bugging out the reporters, because it's like they're telling us it's just back-to-back judgment, you know.
Around the Bay Area, and it is still raining right now in some spots. These are live pictures from Marin City.
There's flooding right now in several parts of the Bay Area, like this spot in Oakland. This is the 7th Street on-ramp to southbound 880. It is closed now because
people can't get to work. People can't be making the money.
Check out this flooding at Manzanita Park and Ride.
Idiots driving in floodwater.
Like a lagoon.
But yeah, I couldn't really find it. But there's a part where, like, you know, they all like collectively bug out. You know, and they're like, damn, like this, it's never ending. You know, all they're doing, everything's just judgment coming out.
Yeah, that's the spirit. That's the time that we're in. We're in a time of great judgment, man. And we were talking about, we did the America Through last week, right? And that shit was super through last week, but just how much more? And we always say that. We like, man, hey, next week gonna be even crazier. And it literally is crazier every week. The Most High is turning up the dial on this place. You know, you boil some water. You might have it on, you know, a low. Then you turn it to medium. Then you go medium high, and then you go high and extremely high. The Most High is he keeps turning up the intensity of the judgments on the planet Earth. And you know what? You people don't even you're not even accounting the judgments or recognizing that these judgments are from Yahweh Shemal Shai. Are you just, it's just coincidence? Or we need to pray for each other. We need to love more. Love beats hate. No, hey, that love, them trees, hey man, the Lord is judging a lot of people with trees, man.
Oh, trees are falling, man. Just on cars and mudslides. Okay, you have and this is just some rain, you know. Like people suffer like hailstorms and hurricanes on the East Coast, but it seems like just a little bit of rain in California causes just hell, man. Why? Because the infrastructure isn't there. It's polluted. Look, it's just clogged up because there's nobody cleaning up the freeways. All the drains got debris over them, right? And it's just trash everywhere. Heroin needles are just going into the ocean right now, just putting oids in the fish. America's through. All right. Let me finish reading Zephaniah.
Go on.
I just wanted to add on to what the other guy was saying. Pretty much they came up with a census or whatnot. They said that more people are dying of opioids than they are of car accidents. You know, so that's another indicator that this place is through.
Very through, man. This shit is like a breach ready to fall, man. Like the scriptures speak about. You know, it's like it's ready. This place is literally ready, man. It's ready. This place is ready to tumble. You know, and we see it through the spirit. You know, but the scriptures say, "Evil man understand not judgment." You know, so these people don't understand that this judgment and judgment's increasing is because the Lord is about to come back and just wipe this place out. You know, with thermonuclear missiles. All right, you can go ahead.
Zephaniah 3:5. The just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity.
Yeah, so when you see all these things happening, this is not iniquity. This is fair and balanced. You know, Esau likes to talk about fair and balanced justice. You know, Esau on the news. Oh, you might have K-Pix. Oh, we're fair and balanced news. You know, well, the Most High is fair and balanced. Okay, even in this judgment. Because you people deserve more. All right, and you are going to get more. The Most High is going to give you more. Are you continue?
The just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doth he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame.
Yeah, the unjust knoweth no shame. The unjust are going to continue to do wicked. And the Lord is going to continue to judge them on a high level. And we're going to see higher level judgments on the planet Earth. Well, we are seeing higher level. What am I saying? You know, we always keep saying, we're going to see it. No, we're already seeing it. It's just going to get intensified to a level to where it's going to be like, God damn. You know, and we're saying that now, like you just said, the video where they collectively were like, damn, this is crazy. You know, people are starting to consider like, oh shit, well, you know, there's something going on, you know. And you got, you know, there's like, nah, there's gotta be something, more than what the so-called white man's telling me. And then what's gonna be their idea? They're gonna try to come to the prophets, they're gonna get kicked right in the mouth. Okay, or Jeremiah the 15th chapter is going to come into play.
If I could keep reading, it says, I have cut off the nations, their towers are desolate. I made their streets waste, that none passeth by. Their cities are destroyed, so that there is no man, that there is none inhabitant.
God damn.
That's where the judgment's going to get to, man. It's going to get so extreme to where the Most High is going to end up just putting nukes on these places. Right? The streets are already a waste, but it's going to be to the point where none passes by, man. Ain't no one going to be outdoors. Why? There's going to be civil wars, dead bodies everywhere. Their cities are destroyed. And you can see these cities are on a downward spiral. That's why the so-called white man, he wants to make a high-speed rail just so he could ship in poor people to wash dishes in San Francisco and then ship them back out, you know, in one day. And have them living out in Fresno, taking the high-speed rail just to wash dishes. This place is through, man. America's done. We're not going to get to that point, man.
There's no way that we're going to get to that point. Well, you have Concord and what's the other city by Concord?
Antioch.
They had the two worst roads in the U.S. in the whole United States. Potholes everywhere, man. So the infrastructure is just totally broken down, and that's Yahweh Shema Shai showing you that this kingdom is spoken about in what is that? Daniel's the 2nd chapter. The kingdom of steel iron. It's like the iron and miry clay. Just this filthy, disgusting kingdom. There's no trees outside, or there's trees out is rotted from the inside out. Raccoons living in this shit. You know, you don't even see any wild animals anymore. Esau killed all the earthworms. He killed all the pigeons. If you do see a pigeon, the pigeon is fucking got one leg, eating another pigeon, bugged out, you know, staring you down in the eyes. So this is what we have here in America, man. This place is ready to just be destroyed, man. You got another precept?
Fine, I got one. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and 7. Therefore, this says the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness.
Hey, got a one. You can go into it.
It says pretty much the Lord is not going to hold his tongue and no more touch the wickedness. All right, that's why the Lord has been prophesying, because once the Lord speaks it, once the prophet speaks the words of Yahweh Shema You know, and the prophet starting with the elders and the apostles of the great millstone, you know, and how long this truth has been on the earth. You know, that the truth is the word, and how much outside is going out. And now we're seeing it manifest, you know, in its fullness, you know, in its, you know, the scripture says it shall not tarry. So all these prophecies are being fulfilled, you know, in a rapid rate. You know, and it's only going to increase. More and more people are going to die. You know, martial law is going to manifest itself. Our pestilence and famine is going to manifest itself. All right, because I remember I did a lesson on it like a day ago, going into how people are finding insects and bugs in their food. You know, and that's going to lead to famine and pestilence because the food is going to be contaminated. You know, so both sides, he's definitely unfolding. You know, we're living in that time where we're living in the times of these prophecies, man, being fulfilled. So it says, I will hold my tongue no more as touching the wickedness which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. So the Lord, he's no longer holding off touching the wickedness of these people. All right? That's why people are getting judged instantly. Instantly. You know, sodomites getting judged. You know, the nigger woman, all right, as wicked as she started to get judged instantly for her wicked deed. All right? When America was first established, you know, the Lord, you know, every morning the Lord brings the judgment to light. All right, but not on this grandiose of a scale. All right, because why? Because we're living in the end. All right, the Most High, he's no longer tolerating the wickedness. So, did you want to add anything else?
Nah, that was good on, bro.
All right, I'll finish it off. It says, behold, the innocent and righteous blood cries unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. It says, and therefore says the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them.
Khan, and if I could say, if you could read back up on, just start back from the top, the 8th verse.
Done. Start back at the top. This is
Babu Shah.
15. 2 Ezra 15 and 8. I will hold my tongue no more as touching their weakness.
That's right, and that's why, like the brother was saying, you got brothers just coming out with videos. You know, brothers are on fire making videos, and there's nothing you devils can say about it, right? It got to the point where you can't take down our channels anymore, man. You're gonna have to shut down the internet, right? Because the Lord is declaring the wickedness through the prophets. Keep going.
Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves.
Hey, man, and you see what these people do, man. They are getting more and more wicked every day, man. The Most High ain't gonna suffer this anymore, okay? And we don't want to suffer it no more. We're sick of this shit. You know, I go down the timeline. This is darkness, you know. I was just on the Twitter timeline looking for some goodies to bring out, and I just some bugged out shit all the time, man. And it's always an Edomite behind it, okay? And if you could keep going, Babu Shah.
Behold, the innocent and righteous blood cries unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually.
That's right, and that's what's happening. You have more and more of the Lord's chosen waking up all over the world and doing what? Going out and teaching on the streets, bringing out the word, complaining to the Lord continually, and bringing judgment on this place, and it's happening. It's happening in front of us, man. People are really getting judged out here, man. Okay? And the majority of them getting judged are heathens and so-called white people, man. Because Jake is in the news every other day, man, on some some other judgment, you know, dirtbagism. But our people are under the curses. But now we see what them curses going on you so-called white people, man. Mainly. Okay, keep going.
And therefore, says the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them.
And the Lord's gonna avenge us, okay? And nothing here says that we're gonna get up in arms and go kill Edomites, right? That's not our. We don't adhere to that. That's not in the scriptures. What'd you say?
Nah, go ahead, bro. It's like it.
Okay. It says you know, the Lord will surely avenge us, man. This devil's putting on but hell on us right now. He's going to receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. And how's the Lord going to do that? He's going to do it through the nuclear missiles. All right. And also by putting chains on you elites, you damn devils, you so-called white people, you Edomites. Okay, the wicked Edomite elites, the so-called Jew, the Rothschilds. And I'm sick of hearing this, oh, you're an anti-Semite, you know. Here it is. The Arabs are Semites, man. The Israelites, we're a Shemitic people. How the hell can you be an anti-Shemite, man, when you're already a Shemite? That's some bugged out shit, man. But the so-called Jew controls what people talk about, man. But even that's nobody believes what they see on the news anymore, man. Nobody, like this guy Trump, he's totally through. I don't think he's gonna have to call martial law. He's gonna speed up the prophecies, Lord willing. Okay, but politically, this guy's done, man. Right? He don't got no control of the so-called Congress. And people, there may be enough wicked homosexuals out there to vote against him. These people are wicked, man. And they're all freaks, and they want to be, they actually want the rest of the country to be like California, completely through. And you want to be like California, you're going to be judged like it, okay? You can keep going. Or you brothers got another precept? I think I got one right here.
Yeah, you said something earlier in the lesson. Pretty much the place is done, man. It's through. Like we've been. You know what? I mean, no one do. I want to just. All right, go ahead, bro. I just want to Google the word through. I just want to go just see, you know, see what's going on. But yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna look at this, but go ahead and bring your precept out.
In Revelation chapter 18 and 7, how much she has glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her, for she says in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow.
Hey, and that's how you so-called white people get down, man. As the brother read earlier about the great miseries, because these people walking out having great pride. This is a proud statement, right? She glorified herself. She lived deliciously. Okay, keep going.
It says, for she says in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow.
And then she says, you know, sorrow. And America's seen nothing but sorrow now, right? There's a reason why Trump ran on a slogan, "Make America Great Again." Meaning it's not great anymore. Okay, it's through. It's in debt. The infrastructure is horrible. Yeah, the brother was talking about Concord. Concord is the worst streets, okay, in all of America. And right after that is Antioch, or vice versa. I forget. But those are in the Bay Area. Okay. And their brother was saying people are dying over opioids more than car accidents. That's a bunch of sorrow. And the people that are dying from opioids are young people, man. They're not, this guy's in his 80s. You know, you're in your 60s. I'm out to start shooting up heroin. These people start doing it at 15, 16. They dropping dead 19. ODing at 23. All right. Keep going.
It says, but therefore shall her plague come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burnt with fire, for strong is the Lord's power who judges her. That's
beautiful. We've seen the plagues right now. All right. The plagues are already here. And the main plague that we're waiting on is the thermonuclear missiles, right? And also the RFID microchip. Because when that's going down, there's going to be famine. People aren't going to be able to eat. Because you're going to need a chip to get something to eat, man. And then there's going to be all kinds of mass death, civil war. All right. The civil war is going to be a race war. You're going to be having Edomites looking for Jakes, And the spirit had it. I watched that film. Was it the most recent Planet of the Apes one? You brother see that one?
Nah, I almost checked it out, but that shit didn't spark me. Was it cool?
It was good actually.
God.
It was good because it shows you
the Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
What was that?
I believe it's called the Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
The most recent one. It got good ratings, I think. I believe, according to the so-called Drew, rated it good. No, but it shows you how Esau, he gets taken down by the Most High pretty much because he ends up going back to his original state. There's a virus to the point where Esau can't talk. He's just like an animal. He's like, ooh, ooh, ooh. He's a bug out. And so the apes actually start being able to talk and do all the smart stuff, and the humans go back to the primate, and it just overtakes all the humans. So that's pretty much the story, though, right? But that's how the Most High is judging you right now, man. Right? That's going to be a plague. And you can see Esau returning to his natural state. You know, people like Jake. You see random Jakes in San Francisco. They fighting in spirits. You know, that those plagues going to overtake millions of people at once. Okay. You can keep going on that.
It says, "And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning."
Right, because these nations are going to destroy America. Right, in England you have this thing called Brexit. All right, Brexit's trying to break off from NATO and the EU. Well, yeah, NATO and the EU. Why? Because Brexit sees that they don't want to be a part of the beast or any of that. The people there. Well, what's that going to do? That's going to force those nations to get together, all right, and to get with the Russians, to get with the Chinese, and to destroy America. Because then they'll blame it all on America, right? Because this economy is going to collapse. The dollar is going to collapse, and as soon as that happens, you already know they're going to be pushing the RFID microchip. Okay, and when those things collapse, you're going to see everything speed up. Especially, we're going to be in World War III by then. We're already in World War III.
Right.
Right. You got Trump saying we defeated Afghanistan. We defeated ISIS. There's America. We defeated ISIS, being bug out. And then one of them saying they're lying. ISIS don't even exist. How can you defeat something that you created, you know? But these other nations are going to get together and just shoot missiles on this place real soon. Okay, keep reading.
Shemayim, you there?
I'll keep reading. It says, standing afar off. Oh, you can read Kanak Babusha.
Done. Verse 10, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, the great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come.
Mm-hmm. And that judgment is coming. The ultimate judgment. All these judgments are coming upon you so-called white people, man. And everyone in Babylon, you 2/3, heathen, everybody's here in America, man. And all the prophecies talk about Babylon, the multitude of nations. It's got to be talking about America. All right. And America, yeah, America is through.
Right, yeah, Spirit. I wanted to bring out this
through
definition. And this second definition, it says continuing in time towards completion of a process or period. Right? So every time we do this through America's through, it's pretty much it's continuing in the time of completion of a process or a period. And what period is that? Esau getting ripped out of power. Mm-hmm. And I'll bring this precept out, Job 14:5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. That's that through state, you know. He can't. Esau can't rule longer than the Most High has set him to rule. And this is, we're in the time where Esau is being judged heavily, and the people of the haughty people of the world are being judged. All right, primarily here in Babylon the Great. That was all I had. If you had any more precepts,
you can go back into what you had there in Job.
Okay, we're gonna keep continuing.
Well, actually, go there. Yeah, go. You can go in James if you haven't read that one.
Oh yeah, that's the one I wanted to bring. Yeah, James. This is James 5:1. Shemaim, you there?
Yeah. I just had a distraction of spiritual being safe, but you can continue. So I can.
God, no, it's all good, brother. This is James 5:1. Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you.
Mm-hmm.
Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten. Your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. Ye have heaped treasures together for the last days. See?
That's right. That ye heap treasures together for the last days. But guess what? You keep reading.
It says, behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you kept back by fraud, crieth. And the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth. Well, we read that right in Job. All the wicked shall come, every hand of the wicked shall be upon them. Well, that word there is laborers. When you go into the Hebrew, verse 5, it says, ye have lived in pleasure on the earth and been wanton. Ye have nourished your hearts as in the day of slaughter. Ye have condemned and killed the just, and he has not done, and he does not resist you.
Mm-hmm. And what does that mean? That means the just are completely righteous, man. You're the devil. You're gonna be judged, man. Right? You lived at pleasure on this earth. You've been undisciplined, right? And you nourish your heart as in the day of slaughter. Yeah, that nourished your mind, man. When you went and you took us down. Right? When you went in and you took down the so-called the Taino Indians, the tribe of Ephraim. Okay, you went straight to that island of Hispaniola, tribe of Ephraim, the tribe of Simeon, and mass murder, man, enslaving them, all kinds of raping, and then you went into West Africa and took Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. The same exact thing, but you put them on cargo slave ships, shipped them over here, put them on plantations, man. You're the goddamn devil, man, and that nourished your mind, man. That was the day, as in the day of the slaughter, man. Well, now you can't. You're not big and bad no more. You're the weakest. The Most High just brought you super low, man, and not even less than a span of 100 years. You're through. Like the spirit say, America's through. The so-called white man, you're through. Okay. You want to keep reading on there? I want you to, if you scroll a little bit back up.
Yeah, that was pretty much it. Which
right there on the third, on the second, going up to back to the first verse.
Yeah, right? Go to now, you rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Jeff Bezos, man, that bug out. He's through. All right, he's a super rich, one of the super rich, and he's losing money as we speak. All right, you so-called, and this guy was unstoppable, man, last year. Okay, he just recently bought the Washington Post, right? And Trump gassing him on Twitter. Yeah, your bitch left you. Your newspaper's a rag. Just talking shit, man. And as you can see, his riches are corrupted, man. And you're so-called white, but your garments are moth-eaten. There's nothing elegant or good about your riches. You got them by being deceit, lies, thievery. Yeah. Right? Your gold and silver is canker. Yeah, man. Nobody. That gold and silver ain't gonna help you, man. That day, in the day of the trouble, man. Right? Only having the knowledge of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is gonna help you. These elites, these Edomites that are gonna hide out in the mountains, you're gonna lose all that. The Spirit's gonna have Jake up in there, man. All right. Yeah, they heap the treasure together for the last days. Jake, that's gonna be for Jake. All right. It's not for you Edomites, man. The only thing for you is the judgment that's coming. Right? And eat your flesh as it were fire, man. And the Spirit has it that the Most High is gonna finish you off like that. He's gonna finish you off. Here in America, you don't want to build a wall. It's shut down as we speak. The economy is collapsing rapidly. What's gonna happen when they're gonna need a bailout, right? The bank's gonna need a bailout again. There's not gonna be money this time. And just wait till the Russians just say, all right, in China, like, hey man, we ain't fucking with y'all no more, man. Moab, and then Esau, and NATO, EU, Germany, we ain't fucking with you no more. We're gonna cut our own deals. America's gonna lose it. It's gonna be World War III. Right? And yeah, it says your laborers you kept back by fraud. That's a so-called white man. Here it is. You got everybody here in America in slavery. Right? And people can't afford to live out here. You can't work a living wage out here. And I'm talking about California, the Bay Area, straight up. Now, just down the road where I live, nothing but damn RVs, bro. And every day I drive by, there's another one. They got it at the point where niggas say, fuck it, they just have trailers out there, bro. There's no shame. And hey, bro, somebody through the Spirit, K-Pix may run a story. The San Jose Police Department, they have a big parking lot and they have hella trailers out there. But the cops is living in them trailers.
Damn.
They ain't paying no outrageous rent. They living in the trailers, bro. Yeah, you ain't living in pleasure no more, man. Right? You undisciplined devils, man. And you devils, it says you've been wanton. You've been undisciplined in running America. It's through. Here it is. You could have really been running the show, living real elite. But the white man's such a devil, man. He's got to put people on fossil fuels. He got to trash the ocean. It ain't in his spirit to do anything good, man. He's the devil the Bible speaks of. All right. Hey, can you give me that in Ecclesiasticus? If you do it good, you do it unwillingly.
Done.
Yeah, because this guy, right? He's putting up in office. It's not even good. It's a horrible thing. But it is a good thing to us, right? Because it's just speeding up prophecies. They have all these women up in Congress now.
Yeah, yep.
Senators, and they're not just any type of woman. They're not the white woman. They're the Black and Latino woman and Native American woman. All right, one of the main ones that they're hyping up is this one AOC chick, Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez.
Done. That bug out.
she's a bug out, right? But bro, they follow her like TMZ, bro.
Yeah, they're saying her for 2022.
But she's too young.
Yeah. And
the Spirit has it that Kamala Harris, she's through, man. She's a demon. All right, and people ain't people know about her that she's a fraud, man. She's a cop, okay. She's and guess where she claimed she got all her clout where? In San Francisco, man. Mm. She was the DA of San Francisco, and if you're the district attorney in San Francisco, what are you doing, man? You just you prosecuting nothing but drug dealers and letting them go. You're running that trap house known as San Francisco. All right, and then she got her ass up in as the, I think, Attorney General of California. And California's through. There's the most wicked laws in California, and now she's a senator and she want to be president next. So what does that mean? That what's going to happen, man? That's going to lead to a civil war. Okay, because the Edomites are just going to shoot it up because they're going to try to take these Edomites' guns real soon. All right. Okay, go ahead and get that.
I'm gonna start at 3. It says Ecclesiasticus.
Beautiful, beautiful.
3. It says riches are not comely for a niggard, and what should an envious man do with money?
That's you so-called white people, man. You're a damn niggard, man. Spirit had it. I was with my father working, right, and we were driving past this spot where we know about the Edomite owns this plot of land that's just a billboard, you know. He's just collecting a check. He don't do nothing else with his money. It's a complete bum, man. I'm like, man, my dad, he's just hoarding cash. Don't want to do nothing with it. Riches are not coming for a nigger, man. Yeah, he has all that land, but he's just a complete devil. And so what should an envious man do with money? Yeah, what are you going to do with money? You're just going to keep it? You're not going to invest in infrastructure?
Probably got some type of pedophile ring going on, you know, the whole time. Got a server set up with hundreds of terabytes worth of kitty porn. You know, that's what he's doing with his money, doing something wicked, you know?
Yep. And then now he's laundering it. All right. He's funding the operations.
Real dirt bag.
Hey, look at Chris Hansen. They got his ass for larceny. And
that was a spirit too. You know, Jake, we was watching those videos at the spot, and bros was like pretty much cursing him out, pretty much prophesied against him. And then what do you know? Like, yeah, we was like, yeah, this dude's probably he's the most wicked of them all. You know, he catching these pedophiles, and what do you know? This nigga get caught for bouncing checks, cash for a check.
You're a scammer,
bag, man.
You're a scammer.
But that's not his first rodeo, by the way. So he's over there casting checks, scamming. What else is this guy doing? All right, this dude's doing all type of wicked things.
All right, keep going.
It says he has gathered by defrauding his own soul, gathered for others. That he let me read this again. It says, "He that gathereth by defrauding his soul, gathereth for others, that shall spend his goodly righteousness."
Hey, man, and you see that in the black community all day long, man. All right, if you had a Jake that had lots of money, all right, selling dope. As soon as he dies, everyone takes that money and just spends it out. That shit's gone, man. In a few days, right? 30K, 20 of it's gone in the strip club. All right, and then the rest of it's gone on a car, and you're through. People spend it righteously, but in the so-called white man, he got everything but defrauding people, man. And what's gonna happen? America right now, everything's been spent right, at least to the point where the economy is gonna collapse. There's no more money. All right, and there's no factories. America doesn't make anything anymore. It doesn't manufacture anything, because they let these companies just dip out. America's through. All right, keep going.
It says, "He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good?"
Yeah, like case in point, these companies, they don't treat the workers right. So how the hell is that company any good? America is an actual corporation, okay, owned by the Rothschilds.
And you see, a corporation will lay your ass off at any given time. All right, and there's no one person that you can point out and say, "Oh, it was your fault," you know. So that's how, you know.
The corporation has the rights of a person.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and they got a lot more clout than you, man. And the so-called white man, that's how he runs everything as it's a fraud, it's a scam. All right, he's evil to himself. You see these Edomites on the street, Esau's bringing who's making money off all the drugs? My nigga Chapo, right? You see what happened on this case?
No, I didn't see it.
So he's in federal prison right now. Okay, and he's getting heard in court. And he has like a high-level attorney, so-called Jew,
of course,
Lichterman, some shit. But the guy Chapo, one of his secretaries said they paid off the Mexican president, the last president, Nieto, $100 million cash, American. Right, and then the dude's denying that, but they got the receipts. right? They ain't gonna bring that out in federal court. They just scamming, man. So here it is, man. How can and they're all Edomites, man, because the federal government's making that's their money.
Damn, he came up on 100. God damn. Yeah, this whole system is corrupt.
And the spirit had it. The spirit had it. Not the spirit had it. The fucking president first told Chapo he wanted 250 mil. And Chop was like, nah, you're getting just this. And he gave 100. Crazy, right? So money's getting spent, man. Righteously. For what? For wickedness. Okay. And what are you making money off of? Death. You make the most money off death and destruction, man.
Right.
Those are the most profitable things in this society. Right? What's the biggest defense? America's the biggest defense budget. Why? Because they make killing machines, man. And they got why are these universities funded so well? You got endowments. Because they do research on how to fucking kill your ass. All right? This place gotta go. It's through. So here it is. Read that fifth verse again.
Yep, it says, he that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his goods.
Yeah, and you devils, you don't take pleasure in your goods. Jeff Bezos, he can't take no pleasure in his good. He's through. Look, my man, Elon Musk. That guy's a bug out. He's like, yeah, I have to sleep on a couch, you know. But that he got a spirit on him, though, you know. These other Edomites, like Warren Buffett, he can't take no pleasure. That guy's through. What is he going to do? He's a sicko, man.
Warren Buffett, he still eats McDonald's.
Yeah.
He eats McDonald's every morning, depending on how the market is. It depends on I think the brother. Hey, brother, you lost the call?
I checked too, but
No, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Now, I was just going into Warren Buffett. Yeah, I've seen a video on him. He eats a McDonald's meal every morning, depending on how the market is. And if the market is doing good, he'll eat the pancake platter. You know. It's true.
He's on that national championship diet, man. The Trump White House diet.
Oh man, this place is done.
But why is Trump doing that? Because America's broke, right?
Right. Yeah, where's the money gonna come from?
Trump said he paid for it, and he's a cheap motherfucker, man.
He a crypto Jew, man.
He ain't paying. You don't want to feed you niggas, man. You can have some fast food, man. He's crashing. Yeah, he's been through his spirit, man. He may just. I want to see him, man. I want to see him do military dictatorship.
Gone.
Right? The spirit may. Lord willing, I may do a video on it. Just a little, we'll see through the spirit, but yeah, it may just be a military dictatorship real soon.
Hey, I mean, spirit, yeah.
If you're Trump, you call him a Nazi, he's gonna be fear Trump on you Edomites, man. Yeah, but you see the Yahweh calls video about the military, man.
Turning to sodomites.
Oh man, that's too much, man. That was too. It was a beautiful video, man. But then those spirits are too much, man. They're wicked as hell, man. That's in the American army, though. And they're getting oppressed by the army. Can you believe it or not? It's bugging. How the white man don't make no sense, man. Esau doesn't make any sense. It's either you put it to death or you give it rights.
Yeah, verse 6. There is none worse than he that envieth himself, and this is a recompense of his wickedness. And if he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly, and at the last he will declare his wickedness.
Yeah, Trump. People actually thought he was doing good for America. America first. He don't give a shit about America, man. He don't give a damn about you Americans. He shut down the government for a fucking wall that ain't gonna do a damn thing other than put more Americans to death. But you know who's gonna be building that wall once it passes?
Mexicans.
A bunch of jakes. They said they're gonna pay people $370 an hour to help make that wall.
What?
So niggas gonna be running to that wall. I saw something on Twitter.
I'll run to that wall, man.
People, they'll be lying down the block, man, just for the application. Okay, the niggas would love building that wall. You can have Mexicans building that wall. All right, undocumented illegals building the wall. Okay, and so this whole thing about Esau doing good, right? He thinks he's doing good by shutting down the government. He was trying to give you benefits, but now he can't. He can't give you benefits. You got the black woman can't feed her kids this month. They're through, man. EBT is through. For a lot of people, that's all they got. I actually knew a guy. That's all he really had. He was a finesser, man. But now the Mossad took the EBT. Are you there?
Gone. Yeah, that was pretty much it. You got a preset, Rob?
I was gonna get that preset where it says the spirit is not that's lifted up in him is not upright.
Yeah, can Habakkuk 2?
Habakkuk 2.
Can.
Habakkuk.
I believe it should be 4.
2. It says, "Behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him."
Yeah, the so-called white man's soul, his spirit, he ain't right. All right, and that's how the Most High created the so-called white man, to be a wicked spirit, and that's why the earth is all messed up as it is now. Well, the scriptures say that the Lord has mingled a perverse spirit. How did the Lord mingle a perverse spirit? All he did was put the so-called white man in the mix, and then perversion just start ramping up. You got trannies everywhere trying to hit on you. Okay, pedophiles. You got Esau having sex with animals. Or you have women thinking that their men got. I'm not gonna even go into it. You just got just sick, perverse things going out here because the so-called white man, he's in power. Which the good thing about it is he's getting taken out of power. This is what this series is about, American Through. Okay, leading up to the completion of a task or of a time period. Okay, through. That's what the word through means, one of the definitions. And we're leading, and every time we do these videos, week and week, every week, it gets more progressively, througher, if that's a word,
Now this place is like to worship and worship and worship to the point where, the comfort of you people is going to be drastically taken away.
Right.
People are going to be sleeping outside, and people are going to be scavenging, looking for food to eat. People, they're not going to be certain if they're going to live the next day or if their kids are going to live for another day. So that's all because the wicked is ruling and the Lord is taking the wicked rulership away. He's punishing the wicked people, right, for loving the ways of his kingdom, pretty much being pagans. So the Most High, he's bringing that judgment, and the only ones that are going to turn back to Yahweh Shemaiah's side are the just. That's why if I may finish, it says, "But the just shall live by his faith." Right? So pretty much the just is the elect. The 1/3, the remnant of the nation of Israel, which are these so-called blacks, Latinos, and Indians. All right? The elect are going to live by the faith of Yahweh Shemaiah's side. All right? While all these judgments are going out, people think they can continue to live in folliness and live in perverseness. All right? The Lord is visiting that. All right? We're seeing that right now. And it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. And pretty much, like the scripture said, the justice is going to live by faith, Now by Shemaiah's side. Anybody want to add in or in on there? Anybody have precepts or anything?
Khan.
Hello? Okay.
Yeah, like the brother was saying right here, Were you reading what was the verse you end on?
Habakkuk chapter 2 and 4. Behold, his soul is lifted up, is not right in him, but the just shall live by his faith.
And that's what we're living by right now. Or we're living by pure faith. And the faith is making us get going. And what do you people got faith in? It's dead, man. And you can't believe in the so-called white man. All right, and it's the soul which is lifted up in him. It's not upright in him, man. All right, and we know that Spirit has it that every time a so-called white man got to say something, no one got to hear it no more, man. People already know what you're going to say. All right? It's either you want to build a wall or you're going to be a sicko. So nobody wants anything the so-called white man got to say, right? Keep going.
It says, he also, because he transgressed by wine, he's a proud man, even keeping at home, who enlarges his desires as hell and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathers unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people.
What else could that be talking about? It's talking about America. I saw this clip of Ronald Reagan. He was saying, "Oh, you can go to Germany, but you can't be a German. You know, you can go to France, but you can't be. But if you're not born there, you can't be a true French. But you can come to America and you can be an American. No other place pushes that doctrine but America."
Right. Yep. When that's really, if I can say this real quick, that's really a facade. That's really, fake news, really, because
yeah, that's bullshit.
It's bullshit. Maybe to like other Edomite nations, right? That's true to other Edomite nations, but that's not true for you Israelites. You're not looked at as an American. All right. And what proves that is when they talk about you, what do they talk? They separate themselves from you. Well, the very fact that when you go to a job that actually for your ethnicity proves to you that you're not an American. Well, you have laws put in place like the what's it called? What's the law? The law where they have to have blacks work. I forget what it's called. It's like an equal opportunity in the workplace.
All right. Oh, con. Affirmative action.
Affirmative action. Yeah, that right there proves to you that you're not equal to the ruling class of America. I just want to throw that in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So this damn devil, right? He says that you could be an American. That's gathering all the nations under him, man. You could be a Moabite, a bird. You're fucking still eating dogs and cats. But you're an American, man. But you know who believes that the most are you stupid bird brain, dumb, backwards ass Native Americans, blacks and Latinos, man. You guys are the most. You actually really believe that doctrine, man. Esau don't believe that shit. He look at you as scum. And now he can't do nothing about it, man, because Jake is actually taking over this country. Okay, to the point where Esau's he's just collapsing it. Right? He ain't gonna let you get in the driver's seat. So-called white man will crash the car before he let you get in the driver's seat, man.
Yeah, and that's why Esau's gonna come as a flood, like it speaks about in Revelation 12:12, because he's not gonna allow you so-called blacks, Hispanics to take power. He's not gonna allow any other nation to take power. He'd rather destroy the earth than for any other nation, to take power or to put him back. Because if any other nation comes into power, they're gonna put the so-called white man down in the dirt, and he knows that because he knows his track record. So seeing how diabolical this guy is, he's in it to win it. He's all in, man. He's all in. We're proof. Slakia? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, he has made you small, very insignificant. Yeah, that's right. Well, insignificant, right? He has made you insignificant, and he has made you small also. Look at the birth rates of Edom in all these different European countries and United States. Well, there was an article, I forget where I seen it. Maybe a brother sent it out in the text, or I seen it somewhere else on some other thread that I'm on. But basically, or a video, basically, the United States birth rates are at a 30-year low. And when they talk about United States birth rates, best believe they're not talking about you Israelites, because you Israelites still popping out babies. All right.
Oh shit, bro! I just seen some. I don't know what it was. It was on Twitter though, but it was a Jake that had 26 seeds.
Dude, that's the spirit. See, Israel is, well, when you look at the you know, let me bring out. Can bros keep talking? Let me bring it out, because when you go into, I'm just gonna bring out the precept in a book. I believe it's in a book of Exodus about how. Yeah. So it has to be the first chapter. Yep. How the more you oppress the children of Israel, the more they grew. Right.
Which is totally the opposite spirit that Esau had. You know, Esau, he wants to stop this. You know, obviously, like, he wants to stop life. All right, he don't want to produce, and that's why, you know, a lot of them are stop life. You know, he wants to promote transgenderism, which none of that produces life.
Yeah, he wants to be a goddamn robot. He wants to merge with a machine and have sex. He wants to hook up electrodes to his brain and stimulate the sex sensories, you know, of him with a little boy, you know. He doesn't want to procreate. I got that precept. This is Exodus 1. I'm just gonna hit the point in 12. But the more they afflicted them, let me start up at 11. Therefore, they did set over them taskmasters to afflict them with burdens, and they built for Pharaoh treasure cities, Pithom and Ramses. But the more they afflicted them, the more they multiplied and grew. And they were grieved because of the children of Israel. See, so Esau is grieved because of the children of Israel, because, you know, the more you put hell on Jake, the more the Jake gonna snack. And the more he gonna pop out. See here, you set up Planned Parenthood, you set up all these organizations to try to, you know, commit genocide, you know, secretly upon the Native American and the Black and the Hispanic, when none of that's working, man. Or I know my old demon, her brother, bug out. He got a vasectomy, right? Like a straight out bug out. And the nigga had a kid after it, man. So the Most High is not what you Israelites doing that, man. You see? The Most High, hey, the Lord said, be fruitful and multiply, and that's what you're doing. And you know,
that nigga faked the surgery, bro. You never went in.
And you know what? Them kids are being born to get put to death. You know, well, the scriptures say that it's talking about Esau. If they be multiplied, they be multiplied for the sword. You know, that was all my little 2 cents. I just wanted to prove that, you know, Jake is actually increasing in number, and Esau seeing the changing dynamics, the demographics. Excuse me. I did a video maybe 2-3 weeks ago about Esau up in arms about the changing demographics of America, because America was once a all white nation, or that was what the picture was painted to the whole world. But now the whole world is seeing America for what? Being very diverse. With who? Israelites. Or you got caravanners coming up here climbing walls and shit. You know, you got niggas just having multiple kids dancing. Everything's a joke. Here it is, Jake's dancing at the end of the world. You know, having fun. You know, and Lord's why I've been meditating upon that. The Lord's why I'm gonna do a video. You know, how Jake is partying at the end of the world, man. You know, but you got it, bro.
Hey, bro. What you're saying on the Esau wants to put you in the hard drive and all this virtual reality. I want you to look at this shit, man. The Tesla suit. They're actually making it, man. The Spirit actually has a Jake and a white bitch, man.
Oh boy. Let me see that again.
See right here.
Oh boy. And you know what? That's all you seeing too. Hey, Bird Box.
Oh shit. So yeah, bro, like they're actually making the technology. Look at this shit.
Damn.
All right, biometric. Then they want this. They want to chip your brain. Okay, or they want you to just be locked in a room, doing some VR shit all day, being a bug out, man. So yeah, but the Spirit has it, Jake and a white bitch, you know. Because Esau, he's just gonna be a virtual reality and try to be a Jake in virtual reality, man. Okay, but the Spirit has it. You're this whole BS world is ending, man. You ain't gonna have time to have a VR world, man. You're gonna be in slavery. I mean, you're not gonna be able to escape that. You're not gonna be able to escape slavery until we put your ass to death, man. After 1,000 years of it.
Right. Yep.
Till we exterminate every last one of you goddamn devils. All right. You got more on that?
No, that was pretty much it on my end.
Con, you brothers want to bring out anything else? Oh, I got some.
I got some too.
All right, go ahead, get one, and then Shemayim.
This is 2nd Ezra 6 and 8. And he said unto me from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Yeah, we're in a paradigm shift right now, you know, where Esau is being taken out of power, okay, out of his heaven, and our heaven is being prepared. You know, the new earth and the new heaven is being prepared, and we see that coming, you know, coming to pass, and that's why we're so on fire for, you know, Yahweh Shemal Shai, because we see that he's about to give us everything. So why will we not work as hard as possible? It will just only make sense that we are, because we see the so-called white man, our enemy being taken out of power, man. He's looking sick. All right, Esau looking sick. All right, he's dying from cancer. He ain't having kids. You know, and this is all part of Esau being the end of the world. You know, and everybody since the beginning of time has always talked about the end of the world, but now the end of the world is manifested. All right, and we're seeing it. Our heavy judgments are happening, earthquakes in diverse places, like we spoke about earlier. There's 2 earthquakes earlier today. This morning, it woke me up out of my sleep. Back to back, man. That's
early morning wake up calls.
Early morning, man. The first one was at 4:41 a.m., man. All right. So hey, everything's spiritual. And you know what? When all that judgment yesterday was going on, it was flooding. I didn't even go outside because I worked in the morning, which it was rain, but it wasn't like heavy. And then the Lord had it to where I didn't work that evening, and that whole evening was just nothing but pure judgment. So the Lord, you know, he saved me from all that judgment on the road.
Yeah,
all the bug outs.
There was a hell out. It's hell out there, man, making the commute. Yeah, it says earthquake, 2nd morning in a row that we have shaking on the Hayward Fault. You know, this is 6:11 a.m. 3.5. Bro, that's right by your house. You must have felt the shit out of that.
It was literally when I looked at it, when I put it on my phone, I said earthquake in Bay Area. It had me as a blue dot, and that red dot I was on, like I was pretty much on the dot, you know. Boom, because I believe that fault it started in Piedmont, which is like I'm actually supposed to go to Piedmont tomorrow to go train, and in the morning it takes me about maybe 16, 17 minutes at most to get there. You know, at most, probably like 16 minutes. So it was literally, I was literally in the epicenter of it. And I was, and it was one before that I didn't feel, but this one I felt, you know. So the Most High, he's ramping up. And you know what, the people on the, like you were mentioning earlier how, you know, the newscasters, they collectively like, look, you know, were saying like, damn, this is like back to back. Well, on the same video that they were, not that same video, but a video about the earthquakes, they were talking about, you know, last time, you know, when there's earthquakes back to back, that's pretty much meaning there's just going to be a big one. And they're all looking at each other, all spooked out, you know. Everybody's going to be spooked out, man, you know. Hey, this is going to be a crazy year, man. This is a crazy year already, man. We've been telling you people that judgment is coming, and it's finally here, man. All right, it's finally here.
Yep. They got dangerous surf right now. Surf warning. People getting judged out there in the oceans. 25 feet, 35 feet, 45 feet. All right, so that's all judgment, man. The oceans are got a spirit on them. The trees are just giving out, man. Falling on people, killing them, putting them to death. And the roads are just a terror, man. To be on the roads is a terror.
Yeah. Oh, well, not only do you have catastrophic rain and flooding, the infrastructure, you got potholes. You know, because the engineering of the roads are so messed up. When these rains come down, they create puddles in the road on the freeway to where you can hydroplane. All right, if you're driving on the roads, or if you don't have good traction, if you don't have like 4-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, a lot of times people, and this happened many times with me. It's just the Spirit of the Lord. It will stop the car. You got to like tap the brakes, you know, or you got to like let it ride. My car will actually hydroplane. You know, your brakes will give out because of the rain. So this is what's happening to you people. And if the Lord is not with you, you're just going to receive judgment, man. And this is basically leading up to America. Well, America is through, leading up to America being even througher than what it is. To the point to where we're not going to do these videos anymore. That's when America is going to be totally through. When we're not going to even be doing these videos, you know? Were you done on that?
Khan, just pulling up just the videos of the judgment in the background. Hold on.
Khan. Shaman, you had a precept, no?
Yeah, I have one. Revelation chapter 12 and 10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power and the power of his Hamashiach. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down.
Yeah, Esau is the accuser of us. He accuses us of doing wickedness, but he's the one who actually puts the wickedness in our way. He puts a stumbling block. What does the scripture speak about? Putting a stumbling block before your brother. All right, that's wicked. Here it is. He puts a stumbling block, all right, to make Jake wicked, and then he complains to the Heavenly Father about Jake being wicked. Well, you know what, Esau, you're going to receive a judgment for that. Go ahead.
Overcame them by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto the death.
Yeah, because we do this unto death, man. You know, we don't love our life, man. Hey, in this truth, man, you be wanting to go back to the spiritual world. You be wanting to go back to the wilderness. You be wanting to go into the wilderness. You just want to leave, man. But you know, we suffer all these things for the elect's sake, you know, and we're really placed upon the earth to overcome this world. All right, this is the comeback story, and everybody loves the comeback story. And that came into my mind not too earlier ago. I was just meditating, like, damn, man, this shit is pure hell, man. I want to beef, you know. I'd rather go to the spiritual world. Fuck this place, you know. But I was like, you know, this is the comeback story. You know, we're here to overcome everything through Yahweh Shai, and that's gonna be great in the kingdom of heaven. That story, all the elect that overcame all this. Because look, nobody's gonna be able to make it if you don't have protection from Yahweh Shai. If he's not with you, there's no possible way that you can make it. Well, Second Ezra 16 and 17. Woe is me, for who shall deliver me in those days? You know, you can continue.
Verse 12. Therefore rejoice ye heaven, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, when the devils come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he has but a short time.
Yeah, the so-called white man knows he has a short time. That's why. Why do you think this government shutdown is taking place? All right, why do you think these things are happening in the earth? All right, because the so-called white man, he's tired. He wants to shut down the society. He's tired of looking at you niggas too. You think the so-called Jew don't want to exterminate you niggas? All right, he's waiting for the day to just break you in pieces. And Trump, he don't care. He ain't opening up the government for you. All right, he gonna see you starve and eat your children. All right, then declare martial law and blame it on you. All right.
Mm-hmm. And these they know that they don't have any control of Jake anymore, man. Jake is wild. All right, and what it's gonna lead to what? To race war, man. And Edomite's gonna lose this race war, okay? You're totally gonna lose. You're not built anymore. Okay, like the brother was talking about a comeback story. What's Esau got to come back from? Being a homosexual, man? You devils are done, man. You're on your way out of here.
Well, the comeback story is Malachi, the 1st chapter, right?
Mm-hmm.
You shall build, but I will throw down. Esau was put in slavery.
That's not even a comeback story. That's a failure, man.
Right.
Esau, man, you're done, man. You can't fix the roads, man. You can't help these. You can't educate this youth. They're all autistic. It's all his own doing as well, you know.
Good.
You want to, we got to invest in schools, but the teachers are on strike. All right, because they ain't getting paid enough because they can't even afford to live in the damn district they teach. Shit is super through out here, and it's all because of the so-called white man. And the main people suffering from it, like my nigga Trump said, are you so-called blacks and Latinos and Native Americans.
The spirit was on him to say that too.
Yeah, well, yeah. He's like, really, man, it's just niggas catching hell.
Yeah, because it's really just about the elites. The elites are cool, man. They ain't gonna suffer none of this. You know, the Lord is gonna turn it up on their ass, but the elites cool, bro.
They know the American people are resiliently bugged out, man. They'll go there. They hit them with 9/11. These bug outs didn't even flinch on it, man. They was shit. So, like we said, man, next week the big
go
down, man.
Hey, bro, I'm telling you, man, I'll be like excited. I'll be really excited for the next day. For the most part, sometimes Satan come at you, but I really be excited for the next day just to see what the Lord gonna do here. The Lord is gonna kill like 20,000 people. Don't be surprised. 10, 15,000 people die in one day. That's when you people are gonna wake up.
Yeah. The terror attacks are coming back, bro. Right? You actually, the World War III is about to pop up. You're gonna see the news is gonna be like, hey, Russian airspace, freaking U.S. bombers. It'd be all out hell. Then you're gonna see even people, Venezuela and Colombia, they're beefing heavy. And Brazil about to get in the mix, so they're gonna go to war down there too. All right, China is about to flex hard on. And Japan doesn't want anything to do with America. This place is really set up to be destroyed, man. And like we're saying, like we don't know what's gonna happen next, man. But we just know it's gonna be judgment is just increasing, man. It's just getting worse for you, damn devils. And for you 2/3, like my nigga Trump said. Because them Gadites, they ain't getting shit on the reservation right now, man. They're through, man. They're through. They're totally subservient to the federal aid.
Yep.
Gad and Reuben.
Yeah, they through, bro.
They're through. So,
Any more precepts?
I think we're good, man. Through the Spirit, Lord willing, the Most High could get us back together, do another episode. Let me get on. Got to put the muscle hook away. God,
Maybe come in handy, man.
let's see. Brothers get one of these, man. It's good for the neck.
Yeah, that's the order of Israel, man.
Yeah, good for the back. The Spirit had the brother went into the definition of through to be continual, you know. And America is continually being destroyed, but also the work is becoming more continual, you know. And then it's all about what continuing in the faith, enduring to the end. And we're at the end of this thing, all right? It's not too much longer. We have to put up with this devil, right? He's on his way out of here any damn ways. We're watching him go down. It's a beautiful thing.
Okay.
You brothers got any last words?
Hey, man. Hey, prepare for more judgment. You know, America.
It did.
We getting happier and happier, man. Our spirit's getting turned up more and more. Like, you know, Satan's coming at us. You know, we do go through bouts of depression and shit. You know, anxiety and all that. You know, demons. You know, we catch pure hell, but through the Spirit, we're elated in the Spirit because Yahweh Shema Shai, He's about to come and redeem us. You know,
hey, Spirit has it. Is the government going to be shut down by the next America Is Through? We'll have to wait and see.
See, man. Lord's will is still, you know.
If it's not shut down, you know, the nigga wants his wall. All right, he wants his wall, man, and that wall goes up. This America's super through. All right, there's gonna be civil war here, race wars. And with that, we're gonna give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh.
Shalom.